morning, everyone. Welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Keeping with the tradition, we won't do this much longer because Christmas will be here before you know it, but the kids will be up in just a minute. I might be waking them up right now as I'm talking, but they will be looking for David. So hopefully you're enjoying coming along on this journey while the kids search for David every morning, and David is leading them to baby Jesus this entire time. So if you're not familiar with David, there's a little link down in the description. You can read more details about that. But we're going to go along. As soon as the kids get up, I'll grab the camera and see what David is up to this morning. Haven't seen him yet. He's not in there. Mama set herself over there.
David! I knew he was in there.
What? Oh.
He was eating syrup.
What?
No, he was eating honey.
What does that card say?
The Bible says that kind words are sweet like honey and can actually make people feel better. Today, let's make someone's life sweeter by giving them kind words with some help. Make a note or Christmas card that will be a surprise for someone special. I wrote one for you because I love you very much. Jesus loves you too. By the way, I think we are getting closer to finding Jesus. I can't wait to see him. Can you?
What does the other side say?
Kind words are like honey. They are sweet to the spirit and bring healing to the body. Proverbs 16:24.
All right. Good job, Sissy. Ransom, are you excited?
Yeah.
What do you think David was getting? I think he was getting your honey that you got from Kevin. What do you think about that?
So we have a break in the wind where I'm going to come out and check the animals, check feed, water, make sure everybody's doing good. You guys know we haven't seen Luca in about 4 days now. So gonna go around, just make sure I can't spot her anywhere. Some of you guys have asked, have we checked the shipping container? Yes, we've checked the shop, we've checked vehicles, we've checked lots of random things. If you watch Catching Up with the Walkers over on our other YouTube channel, you saw me driving around the perimeter fences looking to make sure nothing had happened. So we've looked and we've checked, but still no luck. So several of you have also said that we should have had Luca neutered. If you remember when we got him about 5 months ago, he was a baby kitten, and so he's just now coming of age. So you got to get appointments, things like that. So that was our intention for over this Christmas break we're going into, was to take him in when they had a spot available. So hopefully he comes back so we can do that. It's just about time, 5.5, 6 months, where he is of age and could possibly find some friends. So those of you that's been killing us in the comments, why didn't you get him neutered? Well, because it wasn't time yet, but it almost is, and now he's not here. So we will do our best to find him, figure out what's going on, and then we'll take him to his appointment to get that taken care of. What y'all doing over here? Huh? You enjoying this break in a wind? You better take advantage of it, huh? It's been so windy. Why is it so windy? Huh? So stuff has been blown here, there, and everywhere on the farm. So as I'm checking on everybody, I see you, Zena. Come here, sis. As I'm checking on everybody, I'll probably be picking up stuff as well that have been blown all over the place. So Oreo here just about gave me a heart attack. I was yelling at him, but he was just taking a hard nap. His ears started twitching, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So watch that, Zena. So Oreo is Ranger's favorite, and so I was real scared for a second, but he's okay. Woo. So you know when your heart drops for a second? I was like, oh my goodness. I turned the camera off real quick so I could check on him. But he was just taking a hard nap. So that would have been another thing we would have had to tell the kids. As we've told you, we don't hide death and things from them, but it's not always fun to have to go through that. So whew, he was taking a nap. So the little chicks over here in the chicken tractor are doing good. Going to give them some feed. So I asked my buddy Carson, who's the chicken master around here, what he thought this red orange colored chicken was, and he said it could be a Catalina chicken or something like that. I looked it up. It does look similar, so we'll see. Pretty sure it's a rooster, but I'm not real sure yet. The other black chicken you see running around is the one that Tesla or Turkey hatched out. It's the only one left. So I took it because one sibling was real weak and didn't make it. The other one just disappeared one day. So instead of it being out in the opening to predators, I've put it in here with a friend, and they're doing great. So I sat down to look at the chickens, and Sue came and laid down beside me, and so did Joe. Hi guys. So just sitting here looking at these little chickens, listening to them, and taking it all in. I've got to give them some fresh water and give them some more feed, but Sue's being my buddy, and so is JoJo. I know. Why you whine when I talk to you? You want your belly scratched? Okay. I'll squat you. I'll squat you. I'll squat you. Hey, Lulu. What you doing, Lulu? So I've been trying to come in and mess with Lulu and get her to coming up without feed. Get this gate. Hang on. So ponies are really food motivated, but I want the kids to be able to come out, mess with her, and pet her without having a feed bucket. So I've been coming out and doing that. Also, I don't like leaving horses with the halter on. Come here, Lulu. So I need to get this halter off of her. When she was in here with the halter on, it was okay because there's really nowhere she can go. But I don't like them being out in the big pasture with halters on because they could get it hung up on something. So I'm going to get her halter taken off, love on her a little bit, and then see what else needs to be done. Alright, so I got her halter off, so I'm going to put it in the shop so we don't misplace it for when we need it next. So the rabbits are good, the quail are good. I'm going to put this up, and then we're going to check on Mr. Peabody. If you don't know who Mr. Peabody is, let me show you. So with this crazy wind in Oklahoma, apparently comes crazy hair. But we did get some rain over the night, so I got wearing my boots that our friends over at High C sent us. So I really like them. I like their kind of lower boots, but they are a muck type boot. I think they categorize them as garden boots maybe, so but I got those on today. You guys told us that peacocks, well, I just told you what it was, have like dry dog food. So I just spilled some. We've been going in and giving Mr. Peabody a little bit every time we come in and check on him and talk to him, trying to get him friendly, know that this is home and that we love him. Let's see how he's doing today. Mr. Peabody really likes laying in there, don't you? Here, buddy. You want some dry dog food? It's what people say you like, and we've been giving it to you, and you've been seem to be eating it. That might be a little much. But he's got feed and water in here, but we've been giving him multiple things to make sure he's getting fed and watered. Somebody said it looks like he's trying to get out. That was from when Xena had to stay in here. And then we've had multiple animals, chickens, turkeys, different things in here that's kind of wore it down. So he's doing good. He just is a little antsy, but there is a top on this so that he can't fly away. You guys said to leave him in here a month, so that's what we're gonna do. He sure is beautiful. We're still looking for a peahen so that he can have a friend, but can't find hardly any around, and the ones I do find they want 300 bucks for. Yeah, right. Not giving 300 bucks for a peahen. We'll find one though. Maybe I can find an egg and hatch it out and just pray it's a peahen. So Gary asked me if I could check the Highland cattle's water. So I'm going to go do that, and Lulu's still out there, so I'm going to take her bucket with some treats in it. I don't want her to only come to me because I have a bucket of treats. But she did, and she let me take her halter off, so as a reward, now I'm going to give her some treats. Lulu, for being so good, you want some treats? Oh, of course. That one comes. He heard a bucket. Okay, I'll give you both some treats. Oh, and you. Okay, come here. Lulu. Lulu, here's your bucket. Come on. Follow your bucket. Okay, I'll feed them somewhere else. Come here, boys. This is hard to do with a camera in one hand. You want some? It's not feeding time, it was just treat time. You'll get feed too. There. Oh, no, it's on the ground. You can't have the whole bucket. It's called a treat, not a meal. It's called a treat. Well, they're gonna just keep following me. And Lulu. Guys, I gave you some. You chose not to eat it. He just wants to eat out of my bucket. There, I gave him more. I don't need to be in the middle of a spitting fight when they get mad at each other. You want more? Okay. You make noises, I'm out of here. Look, I'm putting it on the ground. You want out of my bucket? You want some out of my bucket? Is that better? I don't like when they just come at me quickly with those weird eyes. Alright, let's check the water. It could use some, and some grasses got in there, so I'll take care of that. So we got a hose coming out from up there. I'll stick it in here and I'll go get it ready. Well, I'm going to have to get ready and head out in a little bit, but I know some of you guys don't want this video to end without seeing the Scottish Highlands. So you used to be here to see Ransom. I know why you guys watch, but now it's all about the coos. They are out loving this pasture. It's like one's gonna come to me. I'll wait and see. How do you call a coo? Some of you guys are wondering, why are you calling it a coo and not a cow? Well, coo is a Scottish word for cow, we have learned. And this is not a herd. This is a fold. So we know how we call the Angus cows. I guess we call the Scottish ones the same. Woo! Come on! Come on! Woo! Well, doesn't seem to entice them too much. This one's a little interested in me. She may be less interested in me and more interested in what the alpaca's doing. I can't really tell. Come on, girl! Baby, come on! Come on! She's not really walking towards me, she's walking towards the alpaca. Come on, baby! Come on, girl! And the people we got them from gave us pictures with their ear tag numbers with their names on them so we could learn them. So I need to study those a little more so I can tell you who's who. I am starting to see differences. Poppy has some brown on her face. One of them is a lighter color. I'm not sure who that is yet though. But this one coming at me, I'm not sure yet. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on. That's how you call a horse. Come on, girl. Gary's put some hay over there, so I think that's what she's headed towards. But since she's coming, this one's coming this way too, because she's afraid she's going to miss out on something. So see, it's going over there to that hay that's at the alpaca's at. Hi, girl. How are you? How you doing today? Your hair looks beautiful. Lovely. Oh, we got two more coming. They're too curious. They don't want to miss out on nothing. Let's go over there. Hey girl, I met you here. What are you doing? You checking out your alpaca friend? You made 3 more come. Oh, 4th one's coming now. Here they come. Oh yeah? That's what happened? Tell me about it, girl. Tell me about it. Huh? Tell me about it. You just don't realize how big their horns are till you get out here. Okay, I'll chat with you later. Good seeing you. Might be time to get some water. Hey girls, how you doing? Your hair's looking good. It's a beautiful day. Till that wind picks back up. I see you. So I was leaving for the day, but I just spotted something that is not good. We have a power pole down, or something, telephone power, I think it's power, on our fence over here, and the neighbors are out, so let's go check it out. Tree didn't catch, so that's good. Still a very scary situation when you come down and a tree's on fire and a pole's over. Our house is right here. So I was coming out of my driveway, looked down, saw the neighbors out here and saw this pole over on our fence. Luckily it didn't break the fence. So this is Wednesday the 15th, and if you're around Oklahoma, you know we have had high wind warnings all day. I don't know if you can see the craziness of the trees and things, but the wind's been crazy. I headed out. I got to get to school and set up for archery practice. Saw my neighbors out, saw the pole down. I went down to check on them, and it started catching fire. I don't know how much I got of that on video. It would catch fire, not catch fire, catch fire, not catch fire. So we called 911. We called the electric company. More fire trucks are on their way. People keep trying to drive underneath it. We're like, people, go somewhere else. So they're good. I got to get to school. I'll have to just check on the fence when we get back. I'll call Gary. Maybe he can come home early and see what's happening. So crazy winds. I wish I knew how fast they were blowing, but it's just crazy high winds, and it just blew that pole right over.
Wow, you can't make this stuff up. Cassie was giving me the play-by-play of everything that was happening here at the homestead while I was gone to work, and then she had to go to work. So the last update I got was the power company was on their way. They have to put in a new pole. They had to stop traffic. Then I got a text message from my neighbor that lives back behind us. He was sitting in our driveway, and he was sent me a picture. I'll show that to you guys right now. And it looked like that power pole had lowered down a little bit more onto our fence. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to check out the situation with the power pole. It looks like they put in a new one. And if you see the light above me, our power is back on now. So thanks for that. Thanks to those linemen that work hard every day to make sure people like us have power. But I'm going to go out there, check it out, show you guys what we got, if we got a new pole, and see if there's any damage to the fence. So if you guys are wondering how windy it was, this trampoline, you see where it was at right now? Well, this morning, it was setting way over here. So that trampoline has been moved from right here all the way over there. Of course, that's just our old trampoline. We're not really got any plans for it except maybe do something with the base. But we need to take it apart, at least take that top off of it. But man, look how that wind has blown that today. So they got the power pole in. I think that took about 2 hours from the time they started to the time it's done. I wanted to check the damage on the fence. It looks like this top wire got a little bit loose. So I'll get some pliers and tighten that up. But other than that, no big damage out here. But man, they worked fast. You can see they came out here and marked the fiber lines and everything before they actually did any digging. So very thankful for our power provider and the workers that came out here on a split second and got this taken care of.
So we're all back home. The pole's taken care of. I told you guys it was windy when I was out here videoing there for a little bit. It wasn't as windy, but it was a windy day.
It was crazy wind. It's blowing my truck all over the road coming home. So I'm glad that's passed and it's calmed down now.
Yeah. So I told you guys when I came out, I turned the camera off because I thought Oreo was dead. So as I went out and fed, I started noticing several goats lethargic and just not acting right. So I sent some stuff to Gary, some pictures and things. He communicated with Kevin over at Hidden Heights Farm, and we found out we need some supplies.
Yeah, so we haven't wormed them in a while, so I knew they were probably getting close. Right now it's kind of a bad time, I guess. For worms in general, Kevin said he had a few that he had to pay attention to as well. He also told me about this Power Punch. So it's ready to use nutrients and energy drink, more or less. So it's like I'm giving them some NOS or Red Bull. Just give them some extra energy because they're just lethargic. And of course we have, this is Sidectin oral drench. So we're going to give them the proper amounts, and that should take care of any problems we have with them. They're just basically lazy right now.
Yeah. So don't think it's to the point to where it's a huge problem, but we don't want it to become a huge problem. So we appreciate Kevin and his knowledge. As you guys know, we are pretty new to goats.
Yes.
Don't know everything there is to know about goats or anything. We're always learning. But this is something that is necessary when you have goats and you got to watch out for. So with this experience, hopefully we can catch it even sooner next time.
Yeah, and he did say not to wean, or not, he did say not to worm every single goat, because if you worm them when they don't need wormed, then it can be a bad thing because they can build up immunity to the worm medicine. So we're going to look at their eyelids. We're going to see which ones look like they may need worm, which ones are showing signs, lethargic and stuff, and we'll make sure and take care of everything.
All right, so we'll do our best to bring you along. We're gonna have to get them sectioned off, make sure everybody's safe and ready to go, and we'll video what we can. So we have this gate here that we can close, and it closes them all into the shelter over here. So Gary's gonna get the feed going so they'll all run that way, and then we can close it.
Dina, go. Come on, babies.
Make sure that's everybody. Got them. And we're good. So this one is the one that has the widest colored eyelids. So we found out a system and how to do it better and get this further back so they can't spit it out. She swallowed.
Much better.
Yeah, so if Gary can get them their head way back and I get this down so that it goes down in their throat and they can't just spit it out, it works much better. We want to make sure they get all the medicine down them, whatever we can do for that to happen. So this is a pretty handy little tool.
And if I start losing energy, I might drink me some of this. What do you think, Cass?
So Gary's measuring it out in this medicine cup so that we don't have to be as precise with this. He measures it out, I suck it up, we grab a goat, put it down their throat. So, Alvin, you want some? Zena, you don't need any.
All right, who's next?
You didn't give me both, did you?
No, that's the
Oh.
That's for about a 40.
Kind of smells good. I'm tempted to lick it. Gary, you drink every medicine that you give our kids. How about our goats?
No good.
Gary won't give our kids medicine unless he tries it first, but he doesn't want to try this.
All right, that one's done. So we do have one goat from Keeping It Dutch that looks a little bit lethargic, so I'm going to check it and see if it needs wormed, but so far all the rest of them from him have been good. A feisty one. This one was trained by Marine, I think.
She's a feisty one.
She.
Oh yeah, she needs it bad.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get.
Here, I'll hang on to her. So all the other Kikos have their eyes have looked awesome. This one needs some, so we'll hook her up.
I need all but 2 out of the bottom of this.
All but 2?
Yeah. Start cooking it up. You're gonna have to get some of that air out. That's good. Come here. I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Good girl. Good girl.
So we just finished up. Can you say hi? Can you say thank you for all of our hard work today? They're not very thankful, I can tell you that. They just want to hit the ground and get out of here. So we finished up all the goats. I think maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's all over my hands.
4 or 5 had kind of whitish eyelids, and we got all those taken care of. So now we'll keep a close eye on them, make sure none of them get laying down on their sides and lazy acting. But most of them looked really good.
Yeah, all but one of the ones we got from Keeping It Dutch, and we've had them a while, so it didn't come to us that way. And then the rest of them we got from our youth pastor when they moved. People's been asking us, do we use those for milk, cheese, things like that? The big goats are Kiko goats. They're meat goats. The little ones are pygmies and fainers. What's that called?
Pasture ornaments.
And they're weed eaters. That's what I've been telling people.
Yeah, they're here because we wanted to keep them for a while in case his daughter wants to come back. They don't get to live on a homestead anymore or a farm. So if they want to come back and visit them, we'll have them for quite a while.
Yeah, so that's what we do with the goats. But keeping them healthy is our top priority. So when I noticed this morning there was some things that were off, we checked into it, and hopefully we got ahead of the game.
Big shout out to Kevin over at Hidden Heights Farm for giving me a little guidance. I've heard this before from him or from different places, different videos, but it's really nice having a community of people you can reach out to that has experience versus opinions. So big thanks to him, but we got them taken care of. They should be good to go now. So we want to thank you guys so much for coming along as we do a little welfare check on our animals today. Take care of some maintenance on them. They should be good now for probably another month. We might check them all again, but they should be good, and we just really are happy that they're taken care of.
Yeah, we're so glad that our neighbors were okay, and then our fence didn't get messed up with the high winds and the power pole. So grateful that all of that was okay. The tree was catching fire and then going out and catching fire, going out. So happy the fire department came quick. I had to end up leaving or I would have been late, but I knew they were safe and the fire department was there, so nothing else I can do. So thank you guys so much for watching. We want to say welcome to all the new people that have come over from Chad and different people.
So we hit 25,000
Yes.
subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. It wouldn't be possible without you. We wouldn't be here doing this if it weren't for you.
Yeah, we love you guys. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.